Now let's shift our focus to West Asia. The war in Gaza and Lebanon is still in full swing. Israel is attacking both regions and says it is making progress. Their focus is on Lebanon. Israel launched fresh airstrikes today on the capital Beirut. They targeted the suburbs in southern Beirut, leaving a trail of destruction. Israel says the area is a hotbed of Hezbollah activity. That's the Iran-backed group Hezbollah. They struck back today. Hezbollah fired a range of a barrage of rockets really at northern Israel, at least 20 of them. Most of the rockets were intercepted, but at least one broke through the Israeli defenses and hit a house in a northern Israeli town. By the looks of it, there's no end to this war, no end in sight, not even a ceasefire, despite the US trying to push one through. The US Special Envoy for Lebanon insisted, and I'm quoting, that there is a shot, a chance for a ceasefire deal soon. But today's strikes seem to say otherwise. Meanwhile, the US has its own problems, not just at home, but in West Asia as well.
The Yemeni Houthi armed forces missile force and air force carried out two military operations. The first targeted the American aircraft carrier Abraham in the Arabian Sea using several cruise missiles and drones during American enemy preparations for hostile operations targeting our country. The second operation targeted two American destroyers in the Red Sea using several ballistic missiles and drones and achieved its objectives successfully.
Yes, the Yemen-based Houthis are at it again. They say they're attacking American ships in both the Red Sea and the Arabian Sea. The Pentagon confirmed a part of this. They said that one attack was thwarted, but denied that the other even happened. They said they did not know of any Houthi strike on their aircraft carrier, the USS Abraham Lincoln. Either way, this means one thing. The Houthis are acting up again. They had been relatively quiet for a while. They last attacked a ship on the 28th of October, but it seems they're active again after a 2-week pause. Were they waiting for the US election to conclude? Or is there another reason behind their return? Perhaps the group received a shot in the arm, some new hope, because of a recent conference in Saudi Arabia.
The kingdom renews its call for and categorical rejection of the genocide committed by Israel against the brotherly Palestinian people, which has claimed the lives of more than 150,000 martyrs, wounded and missing, most of whom are women and children.
That was the Saudi Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman, also known as MBS. MBS is not holding back anymore. He publicly called Israel's actions in Gaza a genocide. It's some of the harshest criticism of Israel by Saudi Arabia so far. Riyadh has been relatively quiet since the Gaza war began. Before it started, they were working towards normalizing ties with Israel, so maybe they did not want to say too much in case the war ended and talks resumed. But it seems that normalization is a pipe dream now. The war is still raging, there is no end in sight, not even a ceasefire, and Donald Trump is about to return as the US president. He's expected to give Netanyahu free rein. MBS cannot have that, which is why he's being more vocal, more direct, and he did not stop there. MBS also publicly backed Iran.
We call on the international community to assume its responsibilities to preserve international peace and security by immediately halting the Israeli attacks on the brothers in Palestine and Lebanon, and by obligating Israel to respect the sovereignty of the sisterly Islamic Republic of Iran by not attacking its territories.
The Saudi Crown Prince is calling for peace. He wants all attacks to stop, even Israeli attacks on Iran, Saudi Arabia's old nemesis. It would have been unthinkable a few years ago, but it shows how unstable West Asia is right now. Saudi Arabia's backing may galvanize support for the Palestinians. It could breathe new life into the anti-Israeli factions, but maybe it could also force the world to act and bring about an end to the war. We'll be tracking this one for you.